So guys, trapping voles. Here is a vole hole. I'm sure that's active. And this is the epicenter of my voles at the moment. We'll check round the beds, but I'm just going to show you how these traps work, and I'll show you a vole that I did catch. And but what I've got is this sort of trap. Let me put you down. Obviously I've got help here, a professional trapper. He's waiting. If anything comes out of that hole fast, then he'll have it. He's just carving a cook's look. But that's by the by. The neighbours are thinking the Englishman, the crazy Englishman, is speaking for himself again. Getting shot, yeah. So this one, let me try and do a better demonstration how that sets up. So this one, I don't like it that much. It's quite hard to set. Now you can set it down a hole. I'll show you an example of that as well. But basically, you set this up outside the hole. Now if that hole were more flat down here, then I'd have a better chance. But I will set it up and leave it. But that is hair trigger, and if you get it wet, it's really hard to set up. So that's basically that. Now, what I'm going to do here as well is I'm going to cover it like that, and it's gone up already, look, see. So this is the problem with this, it's an air trigger, and I had it set down a hole the other day and it didn't catch a vole. It caught a shrew. Now, I'm not targeting shrews, I'm targeting voles. Shrews don't do me any harm. It's the voles that do all the damage. Move little hunter guy. I'm just nailing that down. You probably can't see that. Move the back. I'm just putting some nails on that, just to hold it down. Here I've got dogs. It's got an air trigger. I have, yeah, it's a hurt dog's nose, that. Not obviously to a point where it'd be a vet job. It's still set. And all I want to do is encourage Mr. Vole, keep calling them moles, to walk into that. It's still set, it's still set. And I'll leave that, and hopefully it's dark enough and he'll come through and get his head caught in it. Now, other type of trap I've got is this type. This is a, yeah, you can get them online, but I can only, my search engine always comes with German, so this is a Wolfmuth Sangerfäller, which is basically a vole plier trap. I prefer this, but with this you have to find the holes. That thing is only one directional, this thing is two directional, so you can put it in a run. It will work for moles as well. How to find a run? Probing. Without the aliens. Let me have a look and I'll see if I can find a run and I'll set it up. So all I'm doing is pushing this in till it drops. And there, right along the wall, is the run. So right along that wall there is the run. So now I've found the run, I'm going to bait this. It's a bit of carrot, yeah. And you can see them little tabs on that. There are some different designs. I've put a piece of string on that. This didn't come with a chain or anything on it, which is a pain. So I've tied that to a piece of string just so I don't lose it. And there's the two tabs on it. And you put that between tabs, and when that twists, if you put it straight, I can't see it, put it in front of the camera. Put that straight like that, and it's got these two tabs on, so any pulling or pushing will set the trap off. It sort of twists it out of the grip. But before I do that, I'll set the I'll dig the hole. and show you. So I've got the run here, it runs along the wall, good place to look really. I had a probe around my beds, but I couldn't find any more around my beds, so I know they're active up here. So using this or a trowel, I'll pull some out. And what I've got to do is make it wide enough. I've found my hole. You can't see. Pull that grass back a bit. The hole runs through there. And what I'm going to do is make sure it's wide enough and big enough for this when it's set. Again, this is quite sensitive, but it's not as bad as that other one. Oh, but my carrot's coming off. So yes, I was out of shot. So here's the other hole, which I found the other day and actually caught a vole on it. I will do a speeded up version from another camera angle which shows you better. Basically, you've just got to make sure you're clear, and you can get the trap so it runs along the run, but you can see that's absolutely full of holes. I haven't found any more of that area, so luckily, so this is why I'm trapping up by the sunchokes. And as you'll see at the end, I cover this with a bucket and put a stone on top. That's just basically it keeps it dark so voles feel safe, but it also keeps children and dogs out. I did try to buy some more of these yesterday. I prefer them to the others because the other is only one directional, that's two directional, and the other is a bit indiscriminate. So I'll show you the vole what I caught on that trap. Now this is how I set it up, the other one up in the garden the other day. Yeah, it works like this, but like I say, it's got an air trigger, and shrews use their runs. Now I didn't catch one on the first, didn't catch anything the first day, but I caught a shrew the second day, and it were a leg caught, and I had to kill it. I wasn't happy with that. So I do prefer the other traps. It's not as air trigger. I don't think a shrew would set it off. That hole's been opened again. This is the trap I put down yesterday, and I've just looked, so. But this is the difference between a vole and a mole. This guy's got little feet, big teeth. He's more like a gopher. Yeah. Them traps work well, but he's got a short tail. Call him field mouse. I mean, that took him straight in the head. He didn't suffer. But if you look, he's like a field mouse or a gopher. The moles have got big front feet. These guys eat all your potatoes. Moles usually just eat worms and stuff, but they dig your beds up. But these eat all your root plants. So one to me. I'm going to reset that. I'll probably go and buy some more of these traps. I've got loads of these fellas here, man. Yeah. If they're in rest at garden, I don't mind, but when they're eating my potatoes and everything else, sunchokes, carrots, they like everything. So one to me. 500 million voles to go. So guys, that's how I'm trapping the voles in my garden. I hope that helps somebody. I know Catherine's got a problem in my hillside garden. I know Dale's got a problem with them at his place. The wire traps, the brass ones, I don't like. I've tried to get some more of the Zanga traps, but I couldn't, which are the ones that sort of grab. They're really good. I like them. I'll put a link to the ones I can get here. It'll be in German, but obviously you can find the same sort of thing in your country. I'm not into killing things. but unfortunately if they're eating my veg then I have to do something about it. If they were in the rest of the garden and not in the veg, then I wouldn't be bothered about them. So don't forget, thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I'm doing a live tonight, 5:50 UK time. If anybody's interested, it'll be 6:50 here. If anyone wants to have a beer with me, then that's where we'll be. Okay, I'll see you later. I've got to plant some carrots and this weird stuff what Willis Coleman sent me as well. That's on my list now today. See you later.